We at Huntress do RE all the time, and we had quite a big win last year around this time, actually, when we started doing Qakbot RE, and Matthew Brennan, one of our gurus, was actually doing dynamic file analysis and identified the C internal empty as a and the team looked at that and said, okay, it is always either creating this or looking to see if it's created. And if it's there, Qakbot just doesn't run. And we tested it and then eventually deployed it, and suddenly Qakbot wouldn't detonate.
There were things around the internet talking about, oh, Qakbot or Qbot or these other malware strains, whatever, look for this C internal empty files. The reason that that file is being looked for, specifically that path, has to do with uh, Windows Defender and doing kind of a emulated dynamic analysis on binary. So Windows Defender does some um, emulated automated analysis on unknown binaries. And in that process, in the process of emulating the execution, there is a fake file system presented to the binary. And that fake file system has to be stored somewhere. Like Windows needs to save and tell it what the file system needs to look like. And so, actually, in that file system, there is a directory called internal, and it is empty. But if you actually dig into where the file system is stored, and I believe it's it might be in the MSMP, and I know I found it one time in one of the DLLs, but because of the format that that archive is actually stored in, if anyone's familiar with something like a tar archive where directories don't exist but files do. So in order to create an empty directory, you have to create a file in that directory, which is counterintuitive. So interestingly, it's just an artifact of the way that that pseudo file system for automated malware analysis is stored. What the malware is actually doing is it's trying to detect whether or not it's actively being scanned and emulated in Windows Defender, and then say, "Oh, I'm being interrogated by Defender. I would like to act like I'm not doing anything," and just leave.
There's a RE win right there, right? We lowered the number of instances of malware in the world by understanding fundamentally what this thing was doing when it first got on a machine.